We're going to talk about that song. Welcome back. It is Emily and Paris week right here on GMA, and we are kicking it off with the star of the show herself, Emily. Actress Lily Collins. She is joining us to talk about all of this, the big upcoming season 3 premiere. We are so glad you're here. We cannot wait to ask you all the questions.
I know, I need a full week with you. I really do.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys so much.
Well, we're going to start with the song we just heard, Diana Ross, I'm Coming Out. You say if there was a theme song, that would be it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like in season 1 and season 2, Emily was coming into herself. She was here. She was going to show everyone what she was worthy of. And now in season 3, we get to see her a little bit more grounded and utilizing the vibe of that song to like solidify.
It's a power anthem.
Yeah,
It is.
I need to ask a very important question about the trailer. This, I mean, really and truly, because it made it seem like it was Emily's cry for help when she trimmed. I can't even say it. When she cut the bangs.
When she cuts her bangs.
So,
yes.
I mean, how can the show make this, first of all, like a cry for help, number one, which panicked me, because I'm like, is something wrong?
Sometimes people cut bangs and everything's fine. When women change their lives, they change their hair. And sometimes everything's fine. No, you know, it was actually a life choice that I chose last year when I was promoting season 2. I've always wanted them, but it takes a lot to like take the plunge. And I cut them, and then I wanted to keep them. And Darren and one of our directors, Andy Fleming, were like, are you thinking about keeping them season 3? And I was like, please, I feel like Emily needs a bit of a French shift. And we kept them, and then we worked it into the storyline that right off the get-go, like, she just cuts them, but she drunkenly cuts them. And I was like, okay, it's slightly different than how I did it. And I also didn't do it myself, thank God. But it was a hairpiece.
Is there an underlying message?
You know, I think Emily feels a shift within her life. You know, she feels now we're into season 3. She's more French. We wanted to add a bit of that je ne sais quoi element into her fashion and her look this season. But also, she's here to stay. She really wants to change it up a little bit. And like I said, at least for myself, when I feel a shift in my life, I like to change my hair and change my look up. So it felt appropriate that it was an emotional story plot point. And then Lily wanted to keep the bangs. So I was like,
bangs are perfection.
I'm glad you mentioned the fashion, because it is just a joy to watch what you all will wear each episode. But have they ever presented, and I had the pleasure of meeting your team, have they ever presented something where you were like, okay, even I, who am courageous, says maybe.
Emily has made me a lot more courageous with fashion, I will say. Marilyn Fatoussi, our costume designer, is a genius and a magician, and she always presents these amazing collaborative looks. And sometimes, yes, I will admit, I go, wow, that's a lot. But I'm gonna try it. Like, I've learned a lot. I've learned to try it. But you know what? If we're gonna go to the lavender fields, I'll be in head to toe lavender. Why not? And that was one of the looks this season that I was really excited about. But I also was like, is it too on the nose? And then I thought, no, I'm playing Emily. Of course it's not. But it was amazing in the overall look of the show. You need to have looks stand out, and because the production design is so wonderful as well, and Paris alone is a character that just like screams. You need to like have those fashion moments, and there's these incredible shapes and whimsical colors this season that we get to amp up.
Awesome. Last season you had a lot of cliffhangers. We've got a sneak peek of the new season that has maybe give you an idea of where Emily's headed, so let's watch this.
All right, you've been unemployed for what, 72 hours?
I'm just saying, we always talk about work-life balance, and right now I am all about life, okay? Yesterday I walked 20,000 steps, and I have accomplished so many things on my unemployment to-do list.
Can I see this list?
Don't judge.
Okay, so we've got the catacombs, nice. Musée Carnavale, interesting. Theodora the orangutan.
Oh yeah, she's very famous.
but so love is a huge part of this story, and the many people and kinds of love. I am Team Alfie, but just want to say it out loud. But
clarified.
But what do we find out about your love this season? There's a love triangle. It's complicated.
You know, this is the season of geometry. Because there are many love triangles this season. Yes, and that's the beauty of this. You just never know where it's going to go. And the second that you think you figured it all out, the finale hits you right in the face, and it says, actually, no, hold on. So it's really exciting this season because, yeah, there is the Alfie, Gabrielle, Emily, then there's Emily, Gabrielle, Camille, and then there's 2 other triangles that appear. So, you know,
breaking news, everyone.
It's definitely quite a math lesson. It really is.
In all seriousness, the show has just exploded. The numbers are staggering. Netflix's top 10 in 94 countries, already renewed for season 4. What's the biggest shift in your life? How does it change you most?
I mean, honestly, I'm half English, so I've already had European love in my life for so long, but to be able to go into a city like Paris and have it open up and embrace our show so much and be able to bring this into people's homes all over the world during a time when we needed it the most. We obviously had no idea that the season 1 would come out during the height of COVID, when laughter, escapism, travel, all of these things needed to be seen more than ever. And yeah, to be a part of something that brings joy to us filming it and then also to the people watching it is truly the greatest gift of all.
Well,
it really is.
Let us just say merci. Thanks.
Lily Collins,
thank you so much. Emily in Paris season 3 premieres globally on Netflix December 21st.